Ooh. Yo, mi gente. Did y'all just see Mike Tyson training footage? Mike Tyson is looking strong, sharp, powerful, but most importantly, he's looking type young. Now, I want to further touch up on this topic, and I think it's very important for every single one of you guys to tune in who have tuned in to my last video when I covered the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul situation, right? Before I get there though, this is the universal favorite to fight fans from all nations. Thank you for tuning in to VIC SZN Sports, the #1 source for combat news and creations. Shout out to all my returning viewers. And if you're new to this channel, this is where I cover the most latest, greatest, and exciting fight news, while also elaborating my personal thoughts and perspective, while I also allow you guys to comment down below, express yourself so we can further touch up on this topic. If this is the type of channel and content you're into, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure it's highlighted, you know what I'm saying? Hit it. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell, do all that good stuff. So Mike Tyson out here looking pretty damn good, right? And there's a few things I definitely want to touch up on. And before I even get to my points for this actual video, I want to touch up on a few things that I mentioned in the last video that people are getting highly misconstrued, right? And highly misunderstood. And I'm also, exposing those same fans that I kind of put out there in my last video. So what I said in my last video, and I want to give a shout out to all my OGs, you know what I'm saying? Understand, when I say old heads, I'm not talking about the OGs, you know what I'm saying? The OGs to me is the OGs, the older, the elderly people that we actually honor and respect, and, that they carry themselves how they're supposed to, and they understand the reality of life. They spread wisdom, right? They just got the old heads that are, that they tell fake stories about themselves when they was kids. They mislead you. They don't give you the reality. They give you the the love of the idea, so they could kind of more or less keep you comfortable in that idea rather than keeping it real with you. You know what I'm saying? Those are the old heads, the storytellers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get those confused. I have a lot of OGs on my channel that I respect. I could take some knowledge from. I could get some wisdom from. Then you got some the old heads that they just repeating the cycle of the BS that's taking place within these generations, right? And I know I mentioned, I said, all you old heads, all you casual old head boxing fans that are still holding on to Mike Tyson's, legacy when he was younger, are what's effing this up right now, because y'all truly believe that Mike Tyson has this, big favor fight that he's gonna for sure win against Jake Paul. He's gonna demolish Jake Paul. He's gonna at 56. And it's like, I'm letting y'all know that y'all idolizing the character of Mike Tyson rather than respecting the sport of boxing and understanding the sport of boxing. And I want to make that clear, because people think that I'm hating on Mike Tyson. I'm a fan. How can I hate on a fighter that I'm a fan of? I'm not a hater of Mike Tyson. I'm a lover of the sport. You know what I'm saying? And just because I'm keeping it real, it don't mean I'm hating. I'm in love with the sport, and I respect the sport. I don't hate on Mike Tyson. I just respect the sport of boxing. And I understand when you hit a certain age in boxing, things hit a lot different. Skin texture, the texture of your skin changes. You know what I'm saying? Let's ask Tommy Fury's pops, Tyson Fury's pops. When he headbutted the dude, and guess who's bleeding? He headbutted some young buck, right? But guess who's bleeding? The pops, Tyson Fury's pops, for the Usyk fight. Y'all remember that? At that certain age, skin texture starts to change a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now, we got Mike Tyson blessed with that melanin. You know what I'm saying? So, like they say, black don't crack. And I'm not going to lie. That's a fact. Unless you do crack. You know what I'm saying? Unless you do crack, that's different. But Black peoples is blessed with some skin. I'm low-key blessed too. I got a little bit of the melanin, I guess, that got my skin looking alright still. But shout out to all my black brothers, man. Y'all blessed with that black don't crack type of skin. So I give Tyson the benefit of the doubt a little bit when it comes to, his skin texture still being of a good age. You know what I'm saying? Of the young still in a sense. But not to the extent where he's like who he was when he was a young Tyson, right? Now, there's a very valid point I want to make when I show you guys these videos, and something I also mentioned in my last video. And if you look at the training footage, like I mentioned in my last video, why don't we see Mike Tyson really getting... I mentioned him not sparring. So now they have a video of him sparring. But why are we not seeing any type of footage with Mike Tyson actually getting hit in return?
You have chocolate.
Right? Obviously, the punching bag don't hit back. That's what everybody says. We know this. The punching bag don't hit back. You ain't even got to mention that. Punching bag is a specific training method, bro. So obviously, you saying that it don't hit back is irrelevant. Because if that's... You're basically saying that, all right, punching bag don't hit back, that means it's irrelevant for the sport of boxing. There's no need for punching bags to exist in the sport of boxing. No, because punching bags are there for specific reasons, right? For a specific purpose. So, like I said, I was in the defense of Mike Tyson. It don't matter if the punching bag don't hit back. That's not what it's there for. It's not there to hit back. It's there for different purposes. Mike Tyson does what he does on that punching bag and looks sharp. But when we go to the sparring, and that's what I was kind of critical of, why don't we see sparring footage of Mike Tyson at this age, right? So he shows the sparring, but guess what we don't see? We don't see how he reacts to punches being thrown at him or being landed on him in this footage. And that's what I find hella interesting and important if you're looking at this fight and wondering, who has the favor of winning. Mike Tyson could knock out anybody in this day and age. Right now, 57-year-old Mike Tyson could knock anybody out, right? However, what can prevent him from knocking anybody out is his health condition. This fight was already canceled the first time. Why was it canceled? Because of a health condition from Mike Tyson. He's going into a fight. I believe that he might land some crazy ish. He could knock out Jake Paul. If Jake Paul doesn't go in there smart enough and being able to, hand movement and avoid some of those punches, he can get knocked down. He will get knocked out if you don't come into this with the right IQ, Jake Paul, and with the right willingness to win. However, Mike Tyson, if he don't land that one-punch knockout or combination knockout, whatever the case is early, this is a fight that you could guarantee Mike Tyson slowing down as the fight continues. Even within that very first round, you might see a slowdown within that very first half of the round. After Mike Tyson throws those type of combinations he's showing you in training and he's showing you in that sparring footage, best believe there's a reason why those clips are low-key short. And, maybe there has to be a lot of breaks in between. They're not showing Mike Tyson getting hit. They're not showing how he reacts. Why? Maybe it's not a good look for the promotion. You know what I'm saying? To promote that type for the fight. It's not good for marketing. They're going to show what makes him look good. When we look at Jake Paul, we see Jake Paul knocking out guys looking bigger than Mike Tyson. When we see Mike Tyson's video, we're more or less focused on his athleticism for his age. That's what it looks like Mike Tyson is trying to show you guys in his footage. I'm still athletic. It's not showing me like he still has power. It's showing like I still can move, right? That's what it shows. I'm gonna post up a training session with Mike Tyson hitting the punching bag back then and now, right? I want to show you guys that. Obviously, there is going to be a difference because the age separation. But I feel like a lot of people that watch my channel that's still stuck on Mike Tyson to the extent are not trying to accept the differences. Like I said, Mike Tyson still looked great in that training session. But let's look at the past tense of him hitting the bag to right now hitting the bag, just to give you a reminder. And I want you to keep in mind that he throws those same type of combinations all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's like his go-to combination.
A few moments later.
There's so many videos of him teaching people how to shoot that combination. Him in interviews throwing that combination. Him back then in hitting the punch back combination. Now we see it again in this video throwing combination. I seen another one not too long ago when him hitting the punch back with the same type of combination. You know what I'm saying? In other words, what I'm trying to tell you is that that combination that you're seeing Mike Tyson throw, that's him showing you the best of what he has, right? That's his go-to. That's what he wants you to see from him. He's not going to show you the downs, right? But that's what I'm concerned about, because they know what's taking place behind the scenes. Hopefully they're fully prepared. Before this fight, we're going to have to see if he could take it. You know what I'm saying? When those highlights of your combinations don't work and the time is running out, that's the reality I want to remind you guys about. This is the universal favorite to fight fans from all nations. Thank you for tuning in to VIC SZN Sports, the #1 source for combat news and creations. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, do all that good stuff. Afterwards, comment your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about this joint. Do you start to wonder, like, hey, obviously we know that this is a different Mike Tyson from back then. Maybe it's more intense than we think it is, and we're not taking it too much seriously like we should as boxing fans. I think everybody could vote and vouch that they would want Mike Tyson to knock out Jake Paul clean. Great way to end the career of Mike Tyson, taking his last fight as a 57-year-old, right? But at what risk? I don't think that Jake Paul himself is going to literally destroy him. Possibly, because he has the age with him. He's training hard. We'll know for sure how the rest of the fight will go after we see the reaction of the first flush punch landed by Jake Paul. VIC SZN got that flavor. Toma!